Well, we've seen two of the categories in action here this afternoon. Now we turn to the third. These are the Group A cars, and it is Einar Aaserud away into the lead. Aaserud leading it. In second place, we have Arne Jorgensen from Odense in Denmark. In fact, there's quite a strong contingent of Danish drivers here this afternoon. I think it's the first time we've seen a Dane with a fully competitive Group A car by European standards, and it is Jorgensen there in second place. In third place, we have local driver, Swiss driver, Fred Ansel with the little Citroën AX, which is doing quite well actually to hang on to the Dane with the more powerful RS 500. But up front, a man whom we've seen time and time again this year doing very well in the European Series, and that is Einar Aaserud. Tom going away there, well in command of this one. Aaserud leading it quite comfortably. Man who, of course, switched over to the RS 500 from the big Volvo 240 turbos, which are no longer homologated into Group A. And 117, Aaserud, it is well in command of this one. Aaserud away out in the lead. Jorgensen still in second place, as well he should be. The track still a little bit on the slippery side there on the loose sections where it's been watered, but you can see as they come on to the hard feel of the tarmac, there's quite a bit of dust going up where that part of the track has been moved over onto the tarmac. It has dried out, and a good result there for Aaserud, and you can see a very, very comfortable lead. Where is the second place man? There he comes, Arne Jorgensen, and I think perhaps we're going to get the AX through. Are we in third place? I'm not even sure that we are. Yes, there he comes, and that is local boy Fred Ansel from here in Switzerland with the Citroën AX. Right, well, let's see if another local driver can do well here as we get Guy Wallen in there, and he is driving a Renault 11 Turbo, taken on three Danish drivers. One nearest the camera is Vaughn Jacques Lorenzen, but as they come away, it is 112 John Christensen from Aaserud in Denmark away into the lead. So Christensen, it is leading down past the trees into that right-hander. There in third place, number 108, that is Guy Wallen, the local driver. Vaughn Jacques Lorenzen completing the quartet of cars. And in second place, we've got Gert Vertegaard with his Golf GTI, and he also is from Denmark. So, yes, a good sprinkling of Danes here, as I said, this afternoon, and certainly holding their own in this one. Vaughn Jacques Lorenzen, whom we've seen over here in the UK, driving that Opel Kadett for the Danish team in Internations Cup. But 112, John Christensen it is. John Christensen then away with the Golf GTI. 108 there is the local man, Guy Wallen, with the Renault 11 Turbo. Still there in third place. Two Golf GTIs holding first and second. The Opel Kadett there in fourth, but a change of order here as 114, Gert Vertegaard, gets it all wrong, drops down into third place, and that indeed has put Guy Wallen, number 108, the Swiss driver, up into second place. He's really being hounded now by the two Danes. The leader getting away, John Christensen getting well clear there in car number 112. Up through what is a fairly dusty circuit there at the moment, nearly losing him in the dust, but there he is back with us again. John Christensen leads it. There in second place, the Renault 11 Turbo. And behind him, the second of the Golf GTIs, and still Lorenzen bringing up the rear with the Opel Kadett GSI. 112 away then. John Christensen, it is in the lead. And John, it is just clipping the loose section there, and quite a lot of understeer too on that corner still, as they come over the finish line to go into the start of another lap. No change in the order at the moment. Lorenzen still trying to put a bit of pressure onto his countryman, Vertegaard there at the back, but it is John Christensen very much in command of this one. John Christensen then from Guy Wallen. Guy Wallen with the Renault still sitting there in second place. A good tail-end battle there between the two Danes still. Vaughn Jacques Lorenzen from Aaserud in Denmark looking to get up into third slot, but can't do so. Christensen, you'll note, is being caught a bit by the local boy now. Wallen closing in a bit with the Renault as they come through towards the checkered flag, but he's very, very crossed up at the end. He's going to be lucky to hang on to second place, but indeed he does. He hangs on to take second, and that's the way they end it.
Just 4 cars abreast on the grid for the heats. In the finals, they have 6 cars staggered on the grid. And they're going for the, well, an extraordinary start by Skogstad. Almost too good, one would say. Arthur.
We're in Division 1 and we're riding with Jean-Luc Pailler with the Citroën BX GT. Group A car, of course, switching back to that car from the 4x4 turbo that we saw him driving in the French round of the European Championship. But it is Bjorn Skogstad well clear up front. Skogstad leads it. In second place, Olivier Barret from here in Switzerland. He's in second place. That's immaculate Cosworth there, car number 106. And surprisingly, the driver who was runner-up in the French Division 1 Group A Championship last year is down there in third place. That's Pailler with the Citroën BX GT. And completing the order, the second of the French drivers going through, Fabrice de Musion there with another Sierra Cosworth. And you can see there that that driver indeed in trouble as Pailler gets away with the BX GT. But surely up front, it's got to be Skogstad, I would think. Can't see Skogstad at the moment. There he is, 101, Bjorn Skogstad then, the man who, of course, is challenging Kenny Hansen for the European Championship this year. And the Norwegian it is coming through with the Camel sponsored Sierra RS 500. And there in third place, still the Frenchman Pailler with the BX GT, as Skogstad comes away looking ever dominant in this one. Skogstad well clear up front. Bjorn Skogstad, it is a good battle now for second place. Really good battle there for the second spot. Still in that second place, Olivier Barret going very, very well here on his home track, but Pailler looking to come through with the BX. Surely going to do it here. Yes, true, on the inside of number 104. Olivier Barret goes down into third spot. There you can see the Swiss driver. There you can see the Frenchman. Skogstad well clear, clipping round those big straw bales. Pailler in second place. Still Barret in third, Musion fourth. That's the order. Pailler coming away, certainly no chance now to catch Skogstad. Skogstad round the left-hander, up very shortly onto the hard surface, which indeed is itself, as Rob Gibson has shown you, is very, very slippery indeed. And Skogstad it is through. Skogstad ahead, comes down, takes the checkered flag, a comfortable win there from the Frenchman Jean-Luc Pailler with the Citroën BX Turbo. Behind him we get in third place Olivier Barret, and completing the order some way back will be France's Fabrice de Musion.
Well, Arthur, in fact, Bjorn Skogstad was penalised 10 seconds. So although it was a comfortable win, he did in fact jump start. And he's very unhappy about that. The lights here are non-standard, and the red light goes off before the green light comes on, and Skogstad went when the red light went off, and the others went when the green light came on. So he's marching over. Mr. Cool and calm Bjorn Skogstad is looking a little heated and having a chat to the director of the course, Jean-Francois Lovy.